Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Sami here. Today we are gonna see, what if, neglected Naruto trained by Mei Terumi, Team 7 bashing, part 1. Hope you'll enjoy this video. So before we start, please subscribe to our channel, and like this video. I do not own this fanfic, and also make sure to check out the author of this fanfic, Hakureisaiga, and support him for writing this awesome fanfic. Link is in the description. So let's get into the video. Naruto runs to the hospital, and finds Kakashi waiting in the hallway of the hospital. Hey, Kakashi-sensei, I was wondering if you could help me train for the exams. Kakashi said, sorry, Naruto, but I am training Sasuke. He needs more help than you against Gaara. Naruto said, but you saw what Neji did to Hinata. Kakashi said, and you saw what Gaara did to Lee, Sasuke might get killed. Naruto said, and so will I. Can you just give me a scroll to help me out or something? Kakashi said, look, Naruto, I can't train you because I don't have any time to do so. Sasuke has a better chance of winning against Gaara than you with Neji. You can't control chakra, you are limited to academy, and a B rank ninjutsu. Your taijutsu sucks ass, and you are non-existent. Sasuke has a variety of Kaiten, the Sharingan, his clan taijutsu, and a few all which I can help him with. Naruto shook in anger, so that is it, ha, he whispered. Kakashi said, you have no talent whatsoever, and I can't have my reputation being sullied if you lose against Neji. That is when Naruto chose to snap, and his culling intent rose through the roof, making Kakashi look at Naruto. Needless to say, Naruto was mad. No, he was pissed. So that is how you feel, ha, Haddock. Kakashi flinched at the way Naruto spat out his surname, Naruto, calm. Naruto screamed, calm down, don't you dare tell me to calm fucking down, Haddock. After all I have done for this team was the one who saved your ass when you got captured by Zabuza, not Sasuke, me. Who was the one who defeated Hakusan, not Sasuke. Who was the one that stood against Orochimaru instead of cowering like a little bitch, not Sasuke, me. You can't even stick to your goddamn motto. Those who break the rules are trash, but those who abandon their comrades are worse than trash. Kakashi said, Naruto, Naruto said, don't call me that like you know me. Haddock, from now on, you will address me as Uzumaki. Suddenly a lady perked up at the last name, Uzumaki, which wasn't the last name of my mother-in-law, Kushina. And that face, he looks like Yondaime. Wait a minute, those bastards on the council lied to me. My fiancé is alive, and that bastard Haddock brushed him off for being an Uchiha brat. Naruto continued his rant, and another thing, you are no goddamn teacher, hell I bet closet pervert can't teach better than you. What kind of sensei gives personal training to one of his students, and leaves the rest to fend for themselves? We could have died in the exam against Orochimaru because of your blatant worshipping, you son of a bitch. Kakashi said sternly, Naruto, that is no way to talk to your sen. Naruto said, Sensei. You have no right to have that title. All I see is an Uchiha cocksucker. You know what? I am done with this team, you, Haruno, and Uchiha. Kakashi said, nah. Naruto said, fuck you, Haddock. I will never talk to you again. I respected you, but now I see what I mean to you, you asshole. Go ahead, and let the Uchiha fuck you in the ass. Naruto stalked off from the hospital while nurses and doctors parted ways in case Naruto would try to lash out. Kakashi, being the dumb fuck, tried to stop Naruto, who grabbed his wrist and spun on his heel with a kunai in hand, and sliced his Icha paradise in half. Never ever put your hands on me again, Haddock, or I will kill you regardless if you are my father's student. Kakashi was too shocked to notice that Naruto knew about his heritage, partially because of his book, and Naruto's new appearance. Naruto was a bit taller, and his once cerulean eyes were dark indigo, and slitted. His hair was not spiky, but down with a few bangs over his forehead, and some of his hair was wrapped in a ponytail that ended at the end of his jacket. Naruto didn't care, and just walked on, not noticing that his unknown fiancé was following him. Forrest Kyuubi said, you know, kid, he saw your appearance because your anger disrupted what you placed on yourself. Naruto said, like I give a damn about what he thinks. All he cares about is his little Uchiha and his damn perverted book. Kyuubi said, well, it was a good thing, I was getting tired of you playing this charade, and taking off that damn mask. Naruto said, it worked, didn't it? I was lucky enough that I was knocked out when I fought Orochimaru. After Hakusan died. I swore that I would get stronger. And you helped me there, Kyuubi. Kyuubi said, it was nothing, at least I can get some kind of freedom in your mind. I was getting cramped in that cage of yours. Someone is coming, and whoever it is has a large amount of chakra. Naruto nodded, and voiced, whoever you are, come out. Suddenly a young woman in her early 20s came out from behind her hiding spot. She wore a dark blue garment over a web mesh bodysuit. Her hair had a rusty red shine to it, and her eyes were jade. Her luscious lips were covered with blue-colored lipstick. The woman said, my, and I thought you were cute before, but now you are just delicious. Naruto asked, not minding that you are practically raping me with your eyes, but who are you? The woman said, I am Mei Terumi, the god Mizukage, and your fiancé. Naruto said, fiancé. Mei nodded slowly, and Naruto fainted from shock, as Kyuubi started to laugh his head off. 15 minutes later, Naruto woke up to feel someone caressing his hair softly like a lover should. Jinchuriki's eyes slowly fluttered open, and he was looking at Mei, who was humming softly with his head between her legs. Then she looked down and said, "Oh, you are awake." Naruto said, "So I am your fiancé, huh?" Mei nodded. "I noticed that you called yourself Uzumaki when you were chewing your bastard of a sensei out." Naruto growled, as the thought of Kakashi popped up in his mind. "So you are Yandame's son?" Jinchuriki nodded, and his eyes softened, as he met her jade eyes. "Yes, I am. I don't know how the hell nobody noticed that I look like a carbon copy of him." Mei giggled, "Not exactly, those whisker marks of yours will throw everyone off, but not me, besides it gives you an exotic look to you." Her hand brushed against his cheek, and Naruto felt a jolt shot up his spine. Naruto sat up, looking at Mei, and Kyuubi said, "Damn, your father got something good for a change." Naruto said, "So you being sealed within me is a bad thing?" Kyuubi said, "Besides me, but back to her, goddamn, you are getting some ass tonight." Naruto blushed, as he said, "Shut up, Iro Kyuubi." Kyuubi said, "I am a fucking demon, I have a right to be perverted, damn it." They said, "Oh, is my little Naru-chan being perverted?" Naruto said, "No. I just think that you are very beautiful, that is all." Mei blinked, and grabbed Naruto's head, pressing her to her ample bosom. "Oh, you are so sweet." Naruto waves his hands in the air, as Kyuubi whistles, "You lucky bastard, damn it, the times I wish I was not sealed. I would be tapping that ass by now." Naruto thought, "Mine, Kyuubi, hands off." Mei let go of Naruto, who was panting a bit. Mei said, "Well, since you are going to need help against that Neji kid, I am going to train you." Naruto said, "Seriously?" Mei said, "Yes, I can have my future husband dying on me now, can I? Now what are your affinities?" Naruto said, "Huh." Mei's eyes narrowed. "That sensei of yours fucked you up. You were supposed to know what your chakra affinity is. By now remind me to kill him in secret." Naruto said, "I get first dibs, but you can castrate him if you want." Mei said, "I am beginning to like you, Naruto-kun." The Jinchuriki said, "Me too, Mei-chan." Mei said, "We better see the Hokage first. I need to ask him a few questions about lying to me about my fiancé being dead." She took Naruto in her arms, and performed a Mizu-shunshin. Here's in Sarutobi, the god of shinobi, the professor, the Sandaime Hokage was locked in combat against his most powerful adversary. The only one that Minato Namikaze had defeated in battle. Its dreaded name struck fear in the hearts of every cage. Its name was Paperwork. Damn Paperwork, how the hell Minato took this on in stride, and still had energy to mess around with Kushina-chan is beyond me. Sarutobi thought. Suddenly water rose up from the ground, startling the Sandaime, and took out a kunai, ready to attack. When the misty water cleared, he relaxed to see Naruto with a young woman hugging him softly. "Oh, it is you, Naruto. And I see that you dropped them. Have you been keeping up with yours?" Naruto nodded. "Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang are in pristine condition. It is just that I need to work with someone other than Kage Bunshin." Sarutobi said, Good now, who is this woman behind you?" Mei said, "My name is Mei Terumi, the god Mizukage, and Naruto's fiancé. Who was informed to be dead by one of your Anbu." Sarutobi frowned. "I didn't inform anyone that Naruto was dead. A letter was supposed to reach you that he was going by his mother's maiden name for the time being." Mei said, "If you didn't, then who did?" Sarutobi said, "That is what I am wondering about. Can you describe the Anbu for me?" Mei said, "He was wearing the regular attire for Anbu, but his weapon was not a katana, but a tanto. It was tipless." Sarutobi growled out, "Danzo, that bastard always meddling in affairs. Can I see the document, please?" Mei handed him the document, and Sarutobi said, "The seal is not a fake, but I didn't sign this. The only ones with this seal are myself. And those idiots." Naruto said, "What?" Sarutobi said, "My own teammates, the elders are in on this too. Did they realize that this would have caused war between us?" They said, "So that Anbu was not yours?" Sarutobi said, "No, they belong to Danzo. That Anbu is part of an organization called Root. It was supposed to be disbanded a long time ago, because of Danzo taking the emotions away from them. Now I just need more proof to get him executed along with my so-called teammates." Naruto said, "You are going to have to wait because I am going to kill them. The only reason I won't is because of their grandkids, Mogi and Yuden." Sarutobi said, "Mizukage Dono, I must apologize for the insubordination of my council, and will see that justice will come, as long as I live." They said, "Thank you, Hokage Dono." Naruto said, Oji-san, your pedophile of a former student put this irritating seal on me. Can you take it off?" Sarutobi looked at the seal. "Yep, that is Orochimaru's work alright." "Mizukage Dono, can you get behind Naruto? That way the force I have to use won't fling into the wall." Mei nodded, and got behind Naruto, as Sarutobi said, "Naruto, ramen on the ceiling." Naruto looked up, and Sarutobi took his chance. "Goju-kane." The blow made Naruto and Mei slide back a bit, and Naruto shouted, "Son of a bitch, that hurts." Mei said, "Now that it is over, can you give me a chakra paper?" Sarutobi said, "I thought Kakashi told all of you about your affinity." Naruto growled. "Apparently Haddock thinks that I am a nobody, and will sully his reputation." Sarutobi roared, "What? That one-eyed bastard said that. I am sure that I can find a suitable punishment for his blatant favoritism." Naruto had a sadistic smile on his face. "I got one, Oji-san." Sarutobi said, what? Naruto said, burn his Icha Paradise books one by one, and make him watch, as his books slowly turn into ashes. I will be the one who does this, as his punishment. Sarutobi smirked, consider it done, but let's wait until the exams are over. I want to see his face after you beat your opponent. Now here is the chakra paper. I have fire, it burns. Wind, it split into two, water, it will be damp, lightning, it will crumple, and earth, crumble into dust. Naruto sent chakra into the paper, and to Sarutobi's surprise, one side was crumpled up, and the other was damp, but then the paper split in two halves. Sarutobi said, it seems that your bloodline has awakened the Origin bloodline. Naruto said, what? Sarutobi said, your mother had a bloodline called the Origin. It allows you to combine lightning and water to create bright beams of lightning that have the ability to flow like water. Naruto said, nice, did she leave any? Sarutobi said, her and your father, here are the scrolls, and they only respond to your blood, so keep it safe at all times or memorize them, and then burn it, just in case Hatake or Sasuke try to steal it, which reminds me I will send word to Jiraiya to make that seal for you, so it can prevent them from copying that. Naruto said, who is that? Sarutobi said, he is your father's sensei, and I wouldn't let me near him, he is an open pervert. Naruto said, the hell? Why are all my teachers except Kakashi perverts? Sarutobi said, I am not a pervert. Naruto said, then tell me that the Icha Paradise book is not in that drawer to your left. Sarutobi said nothing, and Naruto said, thought so. Mei said, so now it is time to start your training, Naruto-kun. Sarutobi said, yes, I have to defeat this thing. Naruto said, Hokage, I don't see how you can't use Kage Bunshin to do it. Mei and Sarutobi both blinked at Naruto, and both of them groped him. Thank you so much. My future husband has told me the secret of beating paperwork. Naruto said, Oji-san, Mei-chan air. They let him go, and Sarutobi said, thank you so much, Naruto, just for that. I want you to have this. Sarutobi took out a pass, and gave it to Naruto. This is a Sannin pass, which allows you to go anywhere. Now get out of here. So, I can defeat my arch enemy. Naruto shook his head, and walked out of the tower with Mei, as Sarutobi giggled in insane laughter. Force now before we do anything, I have a hunch that you need a summoning contract. Mei said. Naruto said, summoning contract. Mei said, it allows a person to summon an animal ally when you have a sort of problem. I have one that needs a suitable person, and I think you are it. Mei bit her thumb, and summoned a chameleon. The chameleon opened its mouth, and released a large scroll that had a white sea serpent on the scroll. This is the mythical Yamada contract. It has a variety of animals in this contract. In terms of strength from weakest to strongest are the crocodiles, the Komodo dragons, the sea serpents, they prefer the term water dragons, and finally the hydra. The boss is Yamada no Rachi, he doesn't like to be angered, so whatsoever don't anger him at all. Naruto nodded, and opened the contract. He bit his thumb, and signed it. After that, Naruto did the hand signs for summoning, and was sucked up into a dimension. He fell down, and got up to see that he was in a vast plain with a lake nearby. Where am I? Naruto asked. Suddenly something in the lake burst from its surface, and Naruto watched, as 8 heads appeared from the lake. The creature had black scaly skin, and green slitted eyes. It looked down at Naruto, and one of its heads went down to Naruto. It spoke in a clear tone instead of that snake-like lisp, so you are the next one to try, and summon me. Naruto said, wow, you are huge, this is so awesome. The Hydra seems amused at Naruto, I am glad you are fascinated. Naruto said, I wanted to see if I could be your partner in this contract, Yamada no Rachi. The Hydra said, just call me Yamada, now let me honor the deal. You seem respectable unlike the others. Naruto said, what others? The Hydra said nonchalantly, most of them tried to order me to do their bidding, so I had either crushed them, poisoned them or eaten them. Naruto thought, remember to never piss off this Hydra. The Hydra glowed in a light blue light, and shrank down. Naruto had to cover his eyes, and then he saw a black-haired woman with pale skin, and green slitted eyes. Wow, Naruto said, and Yamada said, like what you see. Naruto said, would you kill me if I said yes? Yamada said, no, you are too cute for that. It has been ages since our contract has been used. Naruto said, so what do I have to do? Yamada said, what you have to do is stand still, what I have to do is bite you to place my seal on you. This seal completely bypasses the process when you have a problem. If you don't want to summon me, you just do your regular hand signs to get my subordinates. Naruto said, alright, Yamada, let's do it. Yamada took his wrist, and bit his arm, and Naruto felt something burning for a minute, and then saw a summoning tattoo on his forearm. It was a tattoo of 8 hydras covering his arm, as if they were alive, and could strike at anyone if he aimed his hand at an opponent. Naruto said, this is a sweet tattoo, Yamada-chan. Yamada said, glad that you like it, Naruto-kun. I will expect great things from you. Now you better go now. Naruto said, how do I do that? Yamada said, just think that you are in the real world, and it will happen. Naruto thought about Konoha, and instantly he was thrusted back into the darkness. When he opened his eyes, he saw me looking at him. I see that you got the boss to trust you. Naruto lifted up his arm to show her the tattoo. I am just that awesome, now let's get to work, Mei-chan. 1 month later, the Hokage and Kazukiage were sitting in the cage booth, waiting for the crowd to settle in their seats. Shino said, Sasuke-kun is not here. Neither is Naruto either. Sakura said, who cares, he can't beat Neji, he is a genius just like Sasuke-kun. Shino said, but Sakura, who is your own teammate, at least has some faith in him. Shikamaru looked around. Where's Naruto and that Dosa guy? Naruto wouldn't miss a chance to avenge one of his friends. Yama said, stop looking around and facing the customers. In this main tournament, you guys are the stars. The Jonin near the Hokage said, we can't find Naruto Uzumaki or Sasuke Uchiha. Then Sarutobi looked out of the corner of his eye to see Mei coming up. Don't worry, I am sure that Naruto Uzumaki is fine, but keep on the lookout for Sasuke Uchiha. Sandame said, hello, Mizukichi Dono, I trust that the long journey was not too long. Mei smirked, not at all, Hokage Dono. Hello, Kazukiage Dono. The Kazukiage nodded his head in respect to her, but inside, Orochimaru was panicking about her presence, and he just might have to change his plans or call off the invasion. Hiruzen whispered, Mei-san, do you know where Naruto is? Mei said, don't worry, he is here, he just likes a flashy entrance. Sarutobi smirked, and then he stood up, thanking everyone for coming to Konoha's Chunin exams. We will now start the main tournament matches between the 8 participants who made it through the preliminaries. Please stay and watch until the end. The Kazukiage commented, if it's 8, then 2 appear to be missing. Sarutobi said nothing, and while that happened, Genma pulled out a piece of paper. There's something I would like to tell you before the matches, look at this. Everyone peered at the matches to see that it was even. There are some minor changes to the tournament, so check again who you are fighting. Shikamaru thought, I had an extra match, did that Dosu guy forfeit? Gaara's hand began to twitch, as he waited in anticipation. Gemma said, okay, this is the finals, the secrecy is different, but the same rules from the prelims still apply, got it. Now will Naruto Uzumaki and Neji Hyuga step forward. Neji stepped forward with a smug look on his face, and suddenly a blast erupted near the entrance of the arena. The crowd along with Genma and the Genin looked towards the entrance to the smoke, and heard a bell occasionally. A headed figure with a tattered cloak, and a straw hat with a bell attached to the front walked toward them. The figure wore black fingerless gloves, and had Jonin-style black pants with black tape wrapped tightly around his ankles, and he wore black ninja sandals. The figure walked slowly and ominously toward them, not sparing anyone a passing glance, and stood in front of the proctor. Your name? Gemma said with a smirk. The figure slowly took off his hat, and threw back his hood to reveal a familiar face, the one and only Uzumaki Naruto. Sarutobi smirked, he is still the prankster at heart, eh? Gemma said, good, now will the contestants please clear the area. Shikamaru said, troublesome, Naruto, you almost gave me a heart attack. I thought I was the only Konoha genin here. Naruto said, are you sure it wasn't that you were worried about me? Shikamaru said, nah, I know you wouldn't miss beating the shit out of Hyuga and Sasuke. Naruto said, you are right, as always, Shikamaru now enjoys watching me, the new me that is. Shikamaru smirked as he walked past him, and Naruto said, oi, Temari-san. Temari looked at him with surprise, as he threw his hat to her. Hold this, will you, beautiful? Temari blushed, as she nodded, and walked up the stairs quickly. Then Naruto's gaze hardened, as he stood in front of Neji. This will be good. Kiba said. Hinata thought, Naruto-kun. Ino said, I doubt he will win, but I hope that he will be alright. Sakura said, he will lose against Neji. Katetsu whispered to his friend, Izumo, but for the kid to get this far. Izumo said, yeah, for guys that got far by luck, this is the end of the line. Katetsu said, Naruto's opponent is just too tough for him. Izumo said, he can't beat the Hyuga clan. Kiba smirked, yeah, I thought that at first, but when things come to Naruto, you are bound to be surprised if you underestimate him. Naruto took off his cloak to reveal that he was wearing a long-sleeved black sweater with a turtleneck collar. On his shoulder, he wore the Uzumaki swirl, and on the left, there was a Horatian kunai embroidered on it. If you were looking at his back, you would see a yin and yang symbol with the dragon bursting out of the black, and a white tiger on the white. He also held dragon's claw on his back, and tiger's fang on his right side. So you had been taught that, and your new wardrobe would save you. Neji said. Naruto said, can you shut up, so I can kick your ass for hurting Hinata? Neji slipped into his stance, and said, it will be fun to watch you fall in despair when you face reality. Naruto said, there is no reality in this match, there is only fantasy. A lot of things can happen in fantasy, until someone decides to make it a reality. That would be me with you lying at my feet. Neji glared at Naruto, and in the stands, Hiashi said, watch closely, Hanabi, there isn't another who has received such thick blood. Hanabi answered, yes father. Naruto made a kage bunshin, and gave him his swords to carry, and the bunshin saluted, and proceeded upstairs. What? You are not going to use them? Neji said, have you realized that you can't win? Naruto said, Kami, do you ever shut up about fate, reality or what? Has your father been feeding you that fate bullshit? Neji's eyes whitened in rage, never speaking about my father that way. Naruto said, oh, we have a daddy's girl. Neji said, I am not a girl. Naruto said, with that long hair, anyone can mistake you for one. Hell, even that pretty girl on your team can. What's her name? Tenten. I bet you two do each other's nails, hair, shop for clothes. Neji charged at Naruto, who started to dodge. Shut up. Naruto said, you know, I don't like your type. Neji. Yo, you are really not the type for me. I mean, I like girls that do have breasts, but I will tell you what. I will try to hook up with my teammate Sakura, since Sasuke is gay. Alright. Everyone's mouth dropped at Naruto's comments. He was questioning Neji's sexuality, and Sasuke's sexual preference. Furthermore, he just called his crush a man. Kiba thought, well, he's kind of right, but I always knew that Sasuke was gay. Sakura is boobless, so she could be a he, and Neji has long hair. I admit at first I thought he was a girl. Sakura was shocked at Naruto's insult, and shouted, Naruto, you take that back. Naruto said, hey, Haruno, shut the fuck up. Sakura was stunned. Naruto has never talked to her that way. Naruto said, well, he was dodging. You can try to hit me later. Keyword try. I am not your punching bag anymore, so do me a favor, zip that mouth of yours, and shut up. I am trying to concentrate here since Neji-chan is trying to get a feel for me, damn it. The Mizukage, Hokage, most of them, and along with the genin including Ino, were laughing their asses off at Naruto's antics. Neji became enraged, and tried to hit him. Hold still, asshole. Naruto said, no, then you will try to rape me. I rather have Temari-chan do that since she is cute anyway. Temari blushed even further, as she unconsciously hugged the hat closer. Neji tried to hit him with various strikes until Naruto caught his wrist. Well, I have fun toying with you. But now I promise Hinata will kick your ass, so let's get it started. Neji used his other hand to strike at his face, but Naruto ducked and sent a punch to Neji's stomach. The Hyuga genius coughed up, but Naruto then sent an elbow strike Muay Thai style to Neji's shin. Neji staggered back, as Naruto sent a jaw-shattering haymaker to his cheek. Neji lurched to the left, and then Naruto's fist twisted, making Neji go flying into the wall. Neji pulled himself groggily out of the crater, and faced Naruto, and then the genius threw shuriken and kunai at Naruto. Naruto immediately drew kunai to block them, and used the kunai's hull to catch the last one. Neji charged at Naruto, who smirked and charged toward Neji. As Neji sent a palm strike, Naruto jumped and sent a knee strike to Neji's nose, breaking it and making blood come out of his nose. Neji looked up to see Naruto kick him in the torso, then the Jinchuriki ran up on the wall to kick Neji in the side of his head. Neji saw stars as he fell to the ground, and everyone, especially Hiashi, Hanabi, and Hinata, was shocked. Neji Hyuga, the genius of the Hyuga clan, the previous rookie of the year, was getting his ass kicked by the prankster, and dead last, Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto grabbed Neji's head, and started to send knee strikes to his opponent's stomach. Then Naruto pushed him, and Neji sent a strike. Naruto grabbed his arm, and flipped him on his back. Then he grabbed his jacket, and pulled him toward him. Naruto fell on his back, and put his leg up to push Neji on his back again. Naruto got up, and grabbed the back of his jacket, and flung Neji to the ground once again. Neji coughed up blood, and Naruto smirked at him, giving him the gesture come on. Neji foolishly got up, and Naruto began to beat Neji mercilessly. Neji thought, what is going on? He was never that fast before, and he is effectively countering my strikes. He went so far to humiliate me, and anger me to the point that I struck blindly. How is this possible? Naruto went into a boxing frenzy, and occasionally swung his fist in a windmill motion to confuse Neji, as he struck with his legs or fists. Naruto punches Neji in the right side of his face, breaking his jaw, then he jumps up, kicks him in the torso, and sends his last kick to the left side of his head, making Neji fly to the ground on his back. Neji tried to get up, but he was in too much pain. You see, now my fantasy has become my reality. You are lying at my feet, aren't you? Neji groaned, and Naruto continued, you know, Hinata could have beaten you without moving using that cursed seal of yours. Neji's eyes looked at Naruto, and Jinchuriki said, yes, I know about the caged bird seal, and about your father's sacrifice. Hinata loves you, she respects you, she would give anything to be just like you well, except to stick up your ass though. All she wants to do is to help you. Her dream is to get rid of the seal that has torn your family in two. Plus don't you think that your father would have left something explaining his reason for losing his life? Neji said nothing, but thought for a moment about it. Naruto said, your father Hisashi Hyuga gave his life to protect his family, and you, Neji, he would have left his will to the one he trusted the most, your uncle, Hiashi. You believe in all of that fate shit. Ha. Fate is non-existent in the world of ninja. Everyone thought that Lee could last against Gaara, but he was the first one to be able to land a hit on Gaara. Everyone thought that Hinata would give up, but she hung on even though she was coughing up blood. People like you who look down on others because they don't think that they can defeat them, makes me sick. You are almost like the Uchiha clan, and that is saying something. Now let me tell you about me. I have been shunned, and beaten all my life for something that I had no control over. I failed the genin exam 3 times because of one that you have seen me used over, and over that is right, the Bunshin no Jutsu was my weakest. Naruto paused, and continued, until then, I decided to gain power by using me to steal the forbidden scroll, and through my naivety, I did so. Through the stupidity of and the words of a man that I consider as a father, I learned a bit about myself and was able to defeat that with my weakest. Later on, my Genin team got our first C-rank mission, and when it found that client lied and Kiri attacked us, I froze up and Uchiha had to save me. I promised myself that I wouldn't let that happen again. When Haddock was captured, I took the time to save his ass with a plan that I concocted on the spot with Uchiha. After that, we faced Jonin and his apprentice again. His name was Abusa-Mamachi, the deceased demon of the mist. Uchiha faced Haku, and I joined him until Sasuke took a fatal blow for me. In my anger, I defeated Haku. Trust me, you don't want to see me pissed off. Later, I was able to shatter Zabuza's heart and saw the true Zabuza before he was betrayed by his client and tore through thugs before he killed his own client and died. Now then the Chunin exams came. To tell you the truth, I BS'd the written exam and practically turned in a blank exam, which I am sure made Ibiki chuckle a bit. Then the second part we happened to get separated, and I met an interesting animal, a giant snake, and needless to say, the snake ate too much and exploded into parts. After that, I met a gay pedophile. His power was way stronger than mine. Haruno was useless. As always, Uchiha to my surprise got scared and started being a pussy, never realizing that the bastard didn't want the scroll, but just wanted to kill. I was the one who fought him until the Hishi knocked me out. Next, my match with Kiba. I never thought that I would beat that incident, but it was effective that much. But the match proved that I am not one to be underestimated at all. So all that fake crap you keep spewing out of your mouth erase it all, because for one, Neji, you are not a failure. Gemma said, winner. Naruto Uzumaki. Ino said, wow, I can't believe Naruto beat Neji. Tenten thought, I can't believe Naruto actually beat Neji, and he called me cute too. Mei thought, he's calling out his harem. Nice choices, but I get first dibs on his virginity. Katetsu said, that kid has changed a lot. He actually made Neji get sloppy and beat him into submission. To add insult to injury, he defeated him only using taijutsu. Definitely material. Izumo said, that is right, he did show qualities of a. Naruto grabbed his tattered cloak and put it on himself, then he made a half-ram seal and shunshin up next to Shikamaru. How did I do? Shikamaru said, that was perfect, Naruto. Then Temari said, here is your hat, Uzumaki-san. Naruto said, thank you, and please call me Naruto Temari-chan. Shikamaru said, wow, Naruto, aren't you bold? Naruto said, yes, I am. You better be careful or else Shino might be coming after me. Shikamaru blushed a bit, and Naruto teased, oh, does Shika have a crush? This is too good to pass up. Shikamaru said, shut up, Naruto. Naruto said, don't worry, Shikamaru, I won't take Ino, I prefer Temari here over her. Temari's face took on a reddish hue, as Naruto had been flirting with her shamelessly. Naruto said, now if you will excuse me, I have to see someone for a moment. Naruto shunshed into the cage booth. Hello, Hokage Jai, Kazuki Dono, Mizuki-chan, did you all enjoy my match? They said, that was an excellent match, Naruto-kun. You have definitely improved a lot. Naruto said, I am glad that you approve of my match. The Kazuki said, Naruto-kun was the most interesting. You will go far if you keep this up. Naruto stiffly bowed to the wind shadow and said, thanks, Kazuki Dono. The Hokage said, now, Naruto, please wait with the others and enjoy the entertainment. Naruto nodded and did a Mizu shunshin. While Raito came to the Hokage's ear, Sasuke Uchiha is still not here. Do you think that Orochimaru has got him? Sarutobi said, we have no choice. As the rules apply, Sasuke Uchiha will be disqualified. The Kazuki sighed, Hokage Dono, I implore you to let Sasuke Uchiha fight. Radio said, I beg your pardon, but someone who doesn't show up on time doesn't have what it takes to be a. The Kazuki said, but most of the audience here came to see this exciting match. The Mizuki said, Kazuki Dono, those who are late are cowards. If this was a battle between Konoha and another country, and if Uchiha's team was late to help take over an important post, the ones fighting would die, and the whole country would fall all because of one little mistake. Sarutobi said, she is right, Kazuki Dono. I can't show favoritism to any of my ninjas. I have to treat them individually. Radio, give them the message that Sasuke Uchiha has been disqualified. Radio nodded, and the Kazuki Orochimaru cursed inwardly. Damn that woman, the invasion has been compromised. Damn it, I have to call it off. The Kazuki made a discreet hand sign to call off the attack, and Kabuto saw it, and just stood there, observing the match. Gemma said, due to him not being on time, Uchiha Sasuke has been disqualified from the match, therefore Gaara is declared the winner by default. Sakura screamed, what? The crowd started to get agitated, but Gemma didn't care, and Naruto said, oh, well, I don't get to kick Uchiha's ass, such a shame. Gemma said, will Sabaku no Kankuro and Abiram Shino please come down to the arena? Kankuro thought, without Sasuke, the plan just basically went down the drain, I might as well fight to get the entertainment. The two faced each other, and got into their stances, as Gemma said, okay, the third match. Shino Abiram vs Sabaku no Kankuro, fight. Abiram and Sunanin jumped back to give them some distance, then Kankuro slowly reached for his package, Kugutsu no Jutsu. He pulled the strap, and the bandages fell to reveal Karasu, clicking ominously. Shino slowly had his bugs move all over his body. I am a member of the Aburum clan. Our policy is to never underestimate our opponents no matter how small they are, and to fight with our full strength. Kankuro growled, bring them on. Kankuro moved Karasu towards Shino, and with a flick of his fingers, a hidden blade in its wrist popped out, surprising Shino. The Aburum heir moved away to see the blade sink into the ground in front of him. Shino looked at the blade to see that the area surrounding the blade changed into a light purple color. The blade is laced with poison. He thought, I must be careful for any more surprises. Kankuro maneuvered his puppet to attack Shino again. Shino dodged the next hidden blade in the puppet's left wrist, and then moved into the trees for cover. Kankuro stated, it's no use. He had the puppet follow Shino into the brush while Aburum sat in silence, only hearing the constant chattering and clicking of the puppet. Kankuro found Shino, and sent Karasu after him, activating his ribbed blades in the puppet. Shino threw two kunai at it to stop it, and the puppet proved to reveal a log. Kourimi, Shino said. Then he looked down, and dodged it by jumping up in the open air, but Karasu followed after him. Ha, you are making this way too easy. Kankuro said, as he twitched his ring finger and middle finger. The puppet opened its mouth to shoot out two small knives. It hit Shino in his torso and shoulder dead on, making Kankuro pump his fist up. That did it. Suddenly Shino dissolved into a group of bugs, making Kankuro shout in shock. Ha! Those bugs again. Kankuro's eyes widened as he felt a presence behind him. Just in time, he turned to see Shino aim a punch at him, but the young puppet master ducked swiftly and moved away from him. He shouted, so you made a bug clone, and snuck up behind. Very clever. Shino stated, it is simple really, I could tell that your strength is long range, not close combat. Furthermore, you have to focus all of your chakra and attention to control that little puppet of yours, which leaves your defense wide open. Kankuro smirked, thanks for the tip, but I am just getting started. If you think that it's the extent of my deadly ninjutsu, then you are in for a real treat. You haven't seen half of what Karasu can do. So far, he has been playing it safe. Kankuro reactivated his chakra strings, and made Karasu open his elbow joints. Shino backed up in surprise, as little purple balls of poison fog were blasted at him. Shino jumped away from the smoke, and then suddenly felt weak. Ugh, must have inhaled some of the poison smoke. Meanwhile, the attacker hides in waiting for the poison to take effect. Shino ran to the tree for cover, and Kankuro smirked, as he saw Shino panting heavily due to the poison's effect. The poison is slowly spreading through his system, now it is time to end this. The puppet shot forward, and came up behind Shino. It activated its hidden blade. Shino turned around only to be slashed by Karasu, but the Aburum turned out to be another bug clone. These damn bugs, he should even be moving with that poison in his body. Kankuro thought, as he tensed up, searching for a sign of the Aburum. Then he found him, hiding under the tree branch. Ah, there you are. Allow me to put you out of your misery. Kankuro flicked his fingers only for the puppet to creak and resist his commands. Well, what is going on? What is wrong with it? He thought. Then he noticed some bugs crawling in and out of the joints. Shino said, it's no use if you can't move it now. I ordered the bugs to jam every one of its joints. Kankuro thought, so that was what he was after. He wanted me to attack him so he could get Karasu to stop moving. Now those creepy crawlies are going after my chakra strings. I forgot that those things eat chakra, and the strings are leading them right to me. Kankuro snapped his connection and fling it, making the chakra strings flicker in random directions to confuse Shino of his location. He severed the strings himself. Damn, so close. Shino thought, as his eyebrows furrowed. Then the Aburum moved from his location, and Kankuro detached the head. What a sucker. He doesn't know that I can re-establish connections to my puppet quickly, which is why I am an expert puppeteer. And so what if you took out Karasu's body? I don't need it, since every part of him is a lethal weapon. Karasu's mouth opened to reveal a large needle dripping with poison. Looks like you underestimated me, bug boy. For the last time, that poison is enough to knock out an elephant. You're finished. Shino gritted his teeth as he faced the needle head-on, but suddenly the head stopped inches above his forehead and dropped to the ground. What? But how did Kankuro begin to think until he felt something crawling on his hand? He looked down to see the beetles all over his hand. His beetles, they're eating the chakra strings right at the source. Kankuro broke his cover, screaming, as bugs slowly covered his body. But I don't understand. I made sure to cut the strings before they could find me. Shino replied, to answer your question, you were so worried about the beetles in the front that you never noticed the ones approaching you from behind. All this time they were converging to the beacon on your headband. Kankuro said, to my what? Shino said, when I swung at you earlier, I purposely missed planting a beetle on your headband. A female beetle, which lets out pheromones, so the males can pick up the scent and converge on it like a homing beacon. Kankuro looked up at his headband. So this beetle on my head is a. Shino said, correct, a female beetle. Then Shino dropped to the floor, and Gemma said, due to the double knockout, neither Shino, Aburum nor Sabaku nor Kankuro advanced. The medics got Kankuro and Shino, who needed more treatment for the poison, but Kankuro gave them a fast-acting antidote discreetly, and Kankuro was given a soldier pill. Gemma said, now the fourth match, will Shikamaru Nar and Sabaku no Temari please come down? Temari swung her fan and rode the wind current down, while Shikamaru took his time to walk down the stairs. Ready? Fight. Gemma shouted. Shikamaru just jumped back and leaned against the wall while Temari ran after him and swung her clothes fan like a club. Smoke billowed up, but Temari looked up, realizing that she missed, and Shikamaru was leaning against the wall. You know I really don't want to fight, but I will not lose against a girl. Temari smirked. You mean you don't want to lose in front of Ino, right? Shikamaru said, right, just the same, as you don't want to lose in front of Naruto. Temari said, shut up. She shouted, swinging at her fan, Ninpu. Kamitachi no Jutsu. The wind blew harshly in the arena. Tenten thought that move was the one that knocked my attacks away. Suddenly a shadow line appeared, rushing toward Temari, who moved quickly backwards until the shadows started to shrink. Ha, there's a limit to how much you can shrink, stretch or change your shadow, isn't there? You can't stretch it any further than your normal shadow's surface area, no matter how you change it. Temari said, figuring it out. Shikamaru chuckled, that's right. Temari then closed her fan and measured the distance, 15 meters and 32 centimeters. He can use other shadows, but he can't control them, so he is using the shaded area to increase his length. But unfortunately no matter if he goes to the edge, the length will be the same. Kankuro said, Temari is better at long-range fighting, this match is over. Shikamaru crouched and formed his thinking pose. Kurenai asked, what is that? A hand sign. Asuma said, no, it is a habit of his when he is in a spot. He does this when he is in a shogi match. Kurenai said, this is not a shogi match. Asuma said, true, but in ancient times, it said the shogi was used to plot strategies. I did an IQ test to mess with him, and what I found was that his IQ is over 200, he's a freaking genius. Kurenai said, but his grades were worse than Naruto's. Asuma said, you are not seriously judging them on grades, right? Or have you forgotten that Naruto basically beat the shit out of Neji? Shikamaru once told me that they were too easy, and he was too lazy to write the answers down. Shikamaru's eyes snapped open, and Asuma announced, he is done with his strategy, now the fun begins. Temari commented, so it looks like you are finally getting serious now. Ninpu. Kamitachi. Shikamaru moved to cover in the trees, and took off his shirt. It is no use trying to hide. Stop running or give up. Kurenai said, what is he doing? Asuma said, I could have sworn that he had his strategy thought up. Suddenly two kunai were thrown, Temari dodged only to get in the path of another. She blocked it with her fan, and a series of explosions were sounded in front and behind her. He attached explosive tags. She thought, he is trying to distract me. Then Shikamaru's shadow sprang in action. Temari thought, nice try, but your shadow can't pass this line. Wait, hold on. AW, shoot the shadow, sure enough, passed over the line, making the wing user sprang backwards yet again. I see, she stated, you use those kunai as distractions to keep me occupied while the sun moves, giving me more leverage. This should be your limit now. Shikamaru said nothing, staring at her, and Kankuro shouted, Temari, above you. She looked up to see a makeshift parachute made out of Shikamaru's shirt, and a kunai attached to the bottom of it. Fuck me, Temari cursed, as she dodged a growing shadow. You will not escape, Shikamaru declared. Temari moved, as she thought, impressive. Using the kunai to distract me from his shadow, and then using his shadow to distract me from looking up and noticing the parachute, but it's clear to me now. The shadow stopped and receded back a bit, so Temari stopped and flipped open her fan and placed it in front of her. I need to finish this quickly. His shadow will move farther as the sun moves, so I will use Bunshin no Jutsu, which will draw his attention to it. Then I will jump out and use all my chakra into the strongest possible Kamitachi to rip him apart. Now where is his shadow? Good, it's nowhere near me. Temari thought, initiating attack Bunshin no. Suddenly she froze and thought, what? I'm frozen. Shikamaru sprang his hands apart. Finally Kajime no Jutsu succeeded. Temari said, but your shadow was nowhere near me. How did you get me? Shikamaru said, I'll let you look behind you. He turned his head, and Temari under his jutsu spell did the same. Temari's eyes widened as she saw a hole behind her, and sure enough, his shadow connecting to hers. When you use the Kamitachi no Jutsu, you lose some of the gravel in where Neji was. The big rocks made the shadows, and I had my shadow connected to each one until I got to you. Temari gritted her teeth while Shikamaru said, checkmate. Next, Shikamaru and Temari walked to each other, and Shikamaru said, that is it, I forfeit. Although I want to impress someone, I have no chakra left to continue. Even if I plot 200 moves against you. Gemma said, lazy to the end, eh? Winner. Sabaku no Temari. The shadow receded back to Shikamaru, and Temari looked at Shikamaru. Then Naruto jumped over the railing, and walked to Shikamaru. Nice job, Shikamaru, you lazy bastard. Shikamaru smirked, man, I'm tired. Naruto said, you know that you are going to be promoted now, don't you? Shikamaru said, yay, but at least it will get my mother off my back for a while. Listen, Naruto, be careful, you know what he is capable of. Naruto smirked, hey, I am unpredictable, I will be fine otherwise, so I will be fine. Then he added in thought, if I don't, Mate-chan will kill me if I die, and Gaara if he kills me. Temari felt sorry for Naruto. He was charming and sweet, but now he was going to be killed by her little brother, Gaara. Shikamaru walked up the stairs and thought, I hope you know what you are doing, Naruto. Gaara soon as Shunshin went to the arena and he started to laugh a bit. Since Uchiha doesn't want to be here, you will test my existence. Naruto said, nah, I planned on living. I kinda want to lose my virginity to my shining beauty before I die. In the cage booth, Mei started to blush a bit since her last name literally meant shining beauty, and it was Naruto's nickname for her. Gemma said, begin. Naruto jumped back and stood ready, while Gaara's gourd started to spew out sand until they were interrupted by swirling leaves, and in the middle of it were the two people that Naruto despised a lot, Kakashi Haddock and Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto looked at them with disgust, and Kakashi said, did we make it? Gemma said, no, Kakashi, as you can see, Uchiha has been disqualified, declaring Gaara the winner. Now can you please move to the stands, you are interrupting the match. Sasuke shouted, what? No. I am supposed to fight him, this is my match. Gemma said, kid, you lost that match since you decided not to be on time. If your comrades were in danger for this, you would be shunned for the rest of your life for not saving your teammates, now beat it. Sasuke charged at Gaara, but then a clone of Naruto moved in front and knocked out the Uchiha by slamming various punches in his solar plexus. The boy slumped to the ground, and Naruto mercilessly kicked Sasuke to Kakashi's feet. Take your fuck buddy, and leave, the clone said coldly before flipping his former sensei the bird. Kakashi grabbed Sasuke and moved to the stands while Genma said, as I was saying, the fifth match between Uzumaki Naruto and Sabaku no Gaara. Genma moved away, and Naruto jumped back to avoid the sand. Likely, his Taijutsu is effective, but it was not enough. So I guess I have to rely on ninjutsu, and if push comes to shove, Kyuubi's chakra. Our blonde hero thought. Naruto moved his hands, and immediately flipped through hand signs, Sutin. Mizrapo. He spat water at Gaara, but the sand rose up to protect him from the water blast to Naruto's calculation. He smirked as he did the same again and again, making Gaara send new sand to protect him. Gaara said, are you done yet? If so, I just have to kill you. Gaara raised his hand, and the sand reacted slowly to his command. What? Gaara said. Naruto said, you have never been to a beach, have you? Sand is not soluble to water, but reacts to make clumps when it is mixed with water. Since you control sand, water is your weakest element against your defense, and since all of your sand is wet, Naruto appeared behind Gaara as he finished, means that you can't be protected at all. Naruto sent Gaara a jaw-shattering punch to the face, and made Tsunade and Jinchuriki sprawled on the ground. Meanwhile Lee and Guy just arrived to see Naruto's performance. Both were surprised that Neji was beaten, and furthermore, Naruto was fighting an opponent that Lee couldn't survive against. Naruto looked to see Lee was there, and smirked, now for my next Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Bushy brows style. The Kage Bunshin appeared, but in the form of Lee. Alright, time to unleash the full power of youth. Naruto said, go, Lee. The Lee Bunshin moved towards Gaara, and began to plummet Gaara all over. I was touched that Naruto gave his youthful student a tribute to him, while Lee had tears in his eyes, silently thanking Naruto for his kindness. Gaara was able to dispel Lee Bunshin with his sand, and Naruto gave Gaara a roundhouse kick. Gaara staggered back, and Naruto did another one. Suddenly the camera closed in on Naruto's face, as he said two words, Roadhouse. Gaara got up and sent his sand toward Naruto, who ducked under it, and said, also another thing about your sand is that it has a whole bunch of minerals including some conductive ones. So lightning is also your weakest, and your sand is laced with water too. Gaara's eyes widened, as Naruto said, Raiden. Haration. Gaara screamed in pain, as Naruto tapped the gourd on his back, and electricity coursed through Tsunade and Jinchuriki's body. The boy fell to the ground, panting, and Naruto said, Gaara, please give up. Gaara said, no, you will not take my existence away from me. Gaara's gourd slowly started to merge with his right side, and then Naruto was staring into two different eyes. One was Gaara's teal eye, and the other was Ichibi no Shikaku's eye, which was amber with an inverted star, and 4 points in each corner. Naruto said, okay, this might be a problem. Gaara shot forward, and Naruto barely had time to duck from the blow. When Naruto looked at Gaara, he saw that a huge section of the wall was torn asunder. Damn, if I don't do something I am going to die really quickly. Gaara roared at Naruto. Are you afraid, Uzumaki Naruto? Naruto shouted back, am I? Hell yeah, but it is not going to stop me from beating you senseless. If I don't, you will just hurt other people, and I can't let that happen. Tadyu Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. A horde of clones filled the arena, and jumped at Gaara, who lifted his Shikaku arm, and shouted, Suna Shuriken. Some of the clones were dispelled, but the rest descended upon the Jinchuriki to hold him for a minute. Origin. Ryaiza Sakasu. Beams of electricity sprang from Naruto's fingers, and hit the clones along with Gaara. Smoke billowed from the wall, and Sasuke became frustrated. What is happening? Where did Naruto get that, and why is my Sharingan not copying it? The Uchiha thought furiously. Kakashi was surprised, as well. That it's oddly familiar. Gaara roared in pain, and said, this pain you are strong, Naruto Uzumaki I return the favor by spilling your blood. Naruto looked to see that Gaara was covered with sand and looked more like the Shikaku itself. Temari thought, the transformation is almost complete, if it were to appear, everyone would die. Mikazaki thought, damn it, if Gaara transforms, the plan will be jeopardized. Naruto said, your eyes have experienced the same path as mine, ha, Gaara. I can sympathize with you. Gaara said, what's wrong, Uzumaki, are you so afraid of me? To fight for yourself or to fight for others? Just love yourself only. Fight for yourself, those are the definitions of the strongest. Naruto said, you're wrong, Gaara. If you have only yourself to fight, then who will have your back? If you fall, no one, you will just fall deep into the black depths of hell. I have friends that support me, and I will fight for my loved ones even if it kills me. Taju Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Gaara countered, Futon. Mugen Sajin Tatapa. The sandy wind blew past the clones, destroying them, and flung Naruto into the wall. Gaara said, as he approached Naruto, I won't kill you, but I will play with you. I wonder when you will just run away in fear, but it is not like I will let you do that. Naruto shouted, Suton. Mizukamakiri. A fast jet of water sprang toward Gaara, and cut Gaara's arm, causing the Jinchuriki to scream in agony. Naruto flipped through hand signs again, and shouted, Suton. Leku no Jutsu. Eye stars sprang from Naruto's mouth to fly towards Gaara, and the monster dodged them only for Naruto to appear behind Gaara. His tail tried to swipe Naruto, but the Kyuubi Jinchuriki slid under his tail, and said, 2 words. Bunshin Daibakuha. The clone exploded, and Gaara was caught in the blast. Naruto panted, did I get him? As the smoke cleared, Gaara was alive, but the sand was all messed up from the blast. How did you know that the base under my tail was the weak point? Naruto said, when I sent the clones in, I noticed that your back was against the wall. Making a point that you were protecting some kind of weak point. Now enough chatting, time to get serious. Naruto threw a shuriken, as he shouted, Shuriken Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. The Jinchuriki thought, Kyuubi, I am getting low on chakra, juice me. Kyuubi said, got it. Naruto said, Taju Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. 2,000 clones appeared, and ran at Gaara, who was still recovering. Take this. Uzumaki. Naruto nice and Renden. Gaara was sent to the ground, as he thought, how is this possible? Am I being defeated? Before Gaara could do anything, Naruto's fingers burned with orange chakra, as he shouted, Gajo Fuin. He placed his finger over Gaara's heart, which was where the seal was located. Gaara instantly had the sand fall off of him, and Naruto landed, as he thought, phew, that was close. Good thing that Iro Sennin taught me that before he went all Shikaku on me. Kyuubi, damage report. Kyuubi said, you got 3 broken ribs that are healed, but other than that with a few lacerations and gashes, you are fine. Naruto said, good, that means I can play with Temari-chan for a while. Genma thought, that boy is amazing, and to think they call him the dead last. Naruto looked at Genma with a smile, well, are you going to call the match? Genma said with a smirk, winner. Uzumaki Naruto. Kiba said, go, Naruto. Ino said, amazingly, he beat Neji and Gaara. Temari thought, unbelievable, Gaara was defeated. No way. Kankuro thought, that shrimp won the match against Gaara. He shouldn't be alive at all. Sasuke said, impossible, all of those, and I couldn't even copy them. What the hell is going on? Sakura thought, is Naruto actually stronger than Sasuke-kun? No way, that is impossible. What am I thinking? Of course, Sasuke-kun is the strongest, it was just Kakashi thought, Naruto, just how powerful have you gotten? Just then a white-haired man with a kabuki-style dress code appeared beside Naruto. Hey, I see that you have won. Naruto said, yay, thanks for saving my ass with that sealing technique you taught me, Jiraiya-sensei. Jiraiya deadpanned, this is the only time that you are going to call me that, isn't it? Naruto said, yes, probably, I still haven't forgiven you for peeping on my fiancé. Jiraiya retorted, how the hell did I know that? Naruto said, you my freaking godfather, damn it, you are supposed to know that. Jiraiya shouted, excuse me. Your father didn't tell me anything. Naruto shouted, maybe because since you are a proclaimed super pervert, that was the reason he didn't tell you anything. The crowd looked in shock, as Naruto and Jiraiya were fighting back and forth. Ino asked, hey, who is that? Bai said, that is Jiraiya-sama, one of the legendary Sannin, the Toad Sage. He was taught with Hokage-sama along with his teammates Tsunade and Orochimaru back then. Despite his appearance, he can actually fight the Hokage on even terms. Sasuke said, how the hell does Naruto know this guy? Bai said, I can't answer that question either. Mei slapped her forehead mentally, those two choose the time to fight now. Orochimaru thought, son of a bitch, Jiraiya is here too. Damn it, the Mizukichi Jiraiya, Sarutobi, and that boy Naruto, if I do the invasion now, I will not get out of here alive damn it, I will kill you later, Sarutobi-sensei, just you wait. Genma said, Jiraiya-sama, Naruto-san, can we continue the matches please? Both of them looked at Genma, and nodded. Jiraiya said seriously, I am glad you were able to beat Gaara, just leave everything to me now. Naruto said, good, just fix Gaara's seal. I will see him after my match. Temari came down to face Naruto, and said, I forfeit. Then she said directly to Naruto, if you can beat Gaara, imagine what you can do to me. Naruto said, plainly physically. I can put you in a sex-induced coma, but I wouldn't marry that pretty face of yours. Temari said while blushing, you are an enigma to me, Naruto. Naruto said, what can I say? I am known as the #1 unpredictable ninja in Konoha. Yama said, winner of the Chunin exam finals is Naruto Uzumaki. The crowd cheered for Naruto, who smirked at this, as it was ironic the pariah of the village was being cheered, since he potentially just saved their asses. Sarutobi, the Kazekage, and Mei came down to Naruto with the rest of the genin, facing him, and the old man said, thank you all for participating in this exam. Now will the following please approach me, as I call them. Sabaku no Temari Nara Shikamaru Uzumaki Naruto. The three called stepped forward, Temari with a small smile, Shikamaru with a lazy look, and Naruto with a large grin on his face, which almost made Mei's face break into a smile. Sarutobi said, you three have shown extraordinary skills in tactical expertise, strategy, cunning, and trickery. You also used the terrain to your advantage, and exploited your opponent's weaknesses. Therefore it is my honor and pride to dub you three as Chunin. Mei handed them their certificates, and their flak jackets, then she shook each one of their hands in respect. Naruto winked at Mei, who winked back at him. Now to the rest of you, don't give up hope, and proceed to do better next time. This concludes the Chunin exams, we will see you in 2 years. Thank you for your time. The crowd moved away from their seats, and the Kazekage left to go brood for a moment. Shikamaru said, man, I didn't want to be like that. Naruto said, but it gets your mother off your back. Shikamaru said, what a drag. He walked away to meet his team to congratulate him for being A. Temari said, I never thought you would beat Gaara, Naruto. Naruto said, it sounds like you were worried about me, Temari-chan. Temari blushed and looked away as Naruto smiled, so you were well, thanks for caring. Now let's go see your brother. That seal of his should be fixed up about now. Temari said, how did you know that he had a seal? Naruto said, we are the same except I had friends while he had no one but himself. Suddenly a familiar voice called out his name. Naruto didn't need to look to see who it was since it was high-pitched. The Jinchuriki grabbed Temari. Let's go, I really don't want to talk to them. He made a half-ram seal and sent Mizu Shunshin to Gaara's room. Gaara's room. Jiraiya was panting in exertion as he finally fixed Gaara's seal, then Naruto along with Temari appeared in the room. Hey, who's this? Jiraiya asked. Naruto said, this is Temari, Gaara's older sister. Jiraiya said, so you are the Kazekage's daughter. Temari nodded and asked, how's Gaara? Jiraiya said, he will be fine, whoever seals Shukaku inside of him is an amateur. Who puts a berserker seal on him, and a three-pronged seal, that would just make Gaara's mind unstable. Temari said, it was my father who only saw Gaara as a weapon, and when he couldn't control him anymore, he sent assassins after Gaara, but the sand would always protect him. The final straw that made Gaara snap was when my uncle Yashimaru, my mother's brother, died trying to kill him. He and Gaara were close once, and Gaara just became cold. Gaara's eyes fluttered open, and he looked at Naruto. Then he started to scream, don't come any closer. My existence can't be extinguished. Naruto said, the pain of being alone is not an easy one to bear. Gaara was surprised to see tears in Naruto's eyes. Why is it that I can understand you? Your feelings. I already have people that are important to me. Hinata-chan, Choji, Shikamaru, Kiba, Akamaru, Hokage, Mei-chan, Temari-chan, Iro-sensei. These people. I will not let you hurt them. Even if you try to kill them, I will stop you, even if it means I have to kill you. Gaara said, why? Why would you go so far to protect them? Naruto answered, they were the one who saved me from the hell. You had no chance of escaping. They acknowledged my existence. Gaara thought, I see, that is why you are strong, Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto said, your sister and brother, Temari and Kankuro, they accepted you, but they couldn't reach you because you wouldn't let them. They always stood by you even to the point you were driven insane. Let them back in, and let them acknowledge your existence. That is when you will learn the true meaning of strength, the true meaning behind that symbol etched on your head. Love and friendship is what makes a person truly strong. Gaara said, Uzumaki Naruto, thank you. The Jinchuriki nodded, you are welcome Gaara. Gaara turned to Temari. Temari said, yes Gaara. Gaara said, I am sorry. Temari smiled, as tears welled up in her eyes. It's alright, Gaara, you don't have to apologize. Gaara gave her a ghost of a smile, and fell back asleep. Jiraiya said, the new seal should keep him in control, and he can finally sleep for a change. Naruto, you must be exhausted. Naruto said, I have to use so much chakra to keep up with him, but I will be fine now. Jiraiya said, that is good, I don't want you to pass out or anything. Naruto said, alright, Iro-sensei, I will leave you, and Temari. I got to see Hinata-chan for a minute. Hinata and Kiba the two walked downstairs until Naruto appeared in front of them. Hey, Kiba, Akamaru, Hinata-chan. Kiba said with a grin, nice job with your matches, Naruto. You kicked ass down there. Akamaru broke his agreement with his friend and partner. Naruto said, ha, thanks, you too. I told you I would avenge Hinata. By the way, Hinata, how are you feeling? Hinata said, I am fine, and Naruto-kun. Naruto said with a smile, that is good, the gentle fist can be taxing on a person's internal organs, so don't move too much for now. Plus I think that Neji will be nice to you now. Hinata said, thank you. Kiba said, say, Naruto, your team was looking for you, you better go find them. Naruto's smile quickly turned into a frown. Unfortunately I have nothing to say to them at the moment, so it is best that they don't find me at all. Suddenly Sasuke's voice said, Dobe. Naruto said, oh no, I better go, I was never here. Naruto did a half-ram seal, and shunshin away while Sasuke came up. Where did he go? Did you see him? Kiba held back his grin. Nope, sorry, Sasuke, Naruto ain't here. Hinata said, we didn't see him at all. Sasuke cursed, as he ran the opposite way, and Kiba began to laugh at the Uchiha's antics. Mei sat on top of the roof, and Naruto approached her. Hey, Naruto-kun. Mei said without looking at him. Naruto said, hey, Mei-chan, thanks. Mei said, for what? Naruto said, everything. If I didn't meet you. I don't know what would have happened to me in the exams. Mei said, knowing you would find some way to kick the arrogance out of that Hyuga. Nice touch with the taunting. Everyone in the stands was laughing their asses off. I think one of the Kazuki's bodyguards cracked a smile. Naruto said, glad that you enjoyed it. He kissed her on the cheek, and Mei said, well, someone has gained some confidence. Naruto said, because of you. Flashback 1 month, and 3 weeks ago Naruto said, okay, Hokage Jiraiya said that he should be by the hot springs. He turned the corner to see a white-haired man dressed like he was a kabuki. The man was giggling, and writing on a notebook. Let's see white hair, check giggling madly, check looks like a kabuki character, check. Now to bust his pervertness, are there any kunoichi in there? Naruto was not a self-proclaimed pervert, but unlike others, he never gets caught, and usually he would be next to one, and shift the blame on him. He took a peek, and saw that Mei-chan had walked in, and Naruto was shocked at her beauty. Mei-chan is here. That means oh, hell no. The Jinchuriki thought. Naruto said, excuse me. The man without looking made a shooting motion with his hand. Oh I. Naruto shouted. The man said, SHH, not so loud. What do you want, kid? Naruto said, 2 things, when I know you are my freaking godfather, Jiraiya of the Sannin. Jiraiya was shocked for the moment, and Naruto said, and second Naruto suddenly gave him a punch that would have made Tsunade proud, stop peeking on women. Especially my goddamn fiancé. Mei, and the other women heard Naruto's outburst, and ran out of the onsen to see Naruto huffing, and puffing in anger. Naruto muttered, damn pervert. No respect for women, and himself. And he does it in the open too. He turned around to see the women, and Mei in front of him. Kyuubi said, you do realize that you have to tell me how you knew that it was her in there. Naruto thought, easy, I saw her walk into the hot springs, and decided to take a break from finding the man, then I found him peeking on her. Kyuubi said, nice lie, you got that ability from me seeing that a fox is cunning, and all. Mei said, Naruto, how did you find me, and why did you knock that pervert? Naruto replied, I saw you walking into the onsen, so I decided to take a break from checking the hot springs in the village. Then I noticed that the description Oji-san gave me matched the same one, and he was peeking on the other side, which I knew you were on. Mei blinked for a moment, and shouted, you are so sweet, Naru-kun. Naruto blushed, as his chest pressed against her ample breasts. Then he heard scratching, and looked to see Jiraiya grinning, and writing down furiously. Hey, Iro Oji-san. Naruto yelled out, causing the man to fall, and the woman excluding Mei to beat the living daylights out of Jiraiya. Finally after it was over, Jiraiya became serious, so you are my godson, and my old sensei sent you to fetch me. What is it? Naruto said, I would like you to teach me please. Jiraiya said, why is your sensei teaching you? Mei answered, because his sensei prefers the Uchiha over him, plus he quotes that Naruto-kun is useless, and he doesn't want his reputation sullied by him. Jiraiya frowned, who is he? Naruto answered while gritting his teeth, Kakashi Haddock. Jiraiya was pissed to say the least for 2 reasons. 1, Sarutobi did the same thing, but he was not harsh like Kakashi, and Jiraiya was hurt about it, making Sarutobi make up for his mistake later on, and 2, the fucking bastard was one of Minato's students. Jiraiya said, fine, then Naruto, I will help you train, but why is Gade Mizukichi with you? Naruto said, how did you do? Jiraiya said, kid, the reason that I wasn't there for you was because the council had made me take this job, since my expertise in information gathering was valuable to them, but I have been sending money to your account to help you about. Naruto said, by doing what? Jiraiya pulled out the book Ichi Paradise, and Naruto growled at it. Jiraiya said, let me guess, the idiot reads these. Naruto slowly nodded, and Jiraiya said, well, now I guess I have to screw him over by banning him from these things. Naruto grinned, I think this will be a great relationship, Iro-sensei. Jiraiya said, can you stop calling me that, your father Minato was bad enough already. Naruto said, hell no, Hokage Jiraiya couldn't get me to stop calling him that. What makes you think that you can? Jiraiya turned to Mei for help, but Mei was stifling a giggle at her fiancé's actions. Jiraiya slowly pieced the two together, and he shouted, wait a minute, you are the Gaki's fiancé. Mei said, that is the gist of it, but I would ask you not to call him in front of me, or I will kill you. Jiraiya shuddered at Mei's sweet sickly smile that she was giving him. Alright, Jiraiya said. Naruto said, oh, and Iro-sensei, can you teach me that move that Orochimaru did? I think it was Gojo Fuin. Jiraiya said, why do you want to know that? Naruto said, because there's another Jinchuriki in the exams, and if I fight him, he might become insane, and release the demon. If I learn the technique, I might be able to stop him from destroying the village. Jiraiya said, fine, I will teach you to just slack off, Naruto. Naruto said, wouldn't dream of it. Iaro-sensei. Jiraiya yelled, don't call me that. Flashback ends. Suddenly Kakashi was able to find Naruto talking with the Mizukage. Naruto said coldly, what do you want, Haddock? Can you see that I am busy? I don't have time for you, and plus you might sully my reputation. Kakashi flinched, as Naruto used his own words against him. Naruto, I wanted to talk to you. Naruto sighed, fine, you got 5 minutes, and I told you to address me, as Uzumaki. Kakashi said, where did you learn those techniques from? Naruto said, the freaking library. Kakashi said, that is impossible. Naruto said, you have forgotten, Haddock, nothing is impossible around me. The one-eyed Cyclops had to admit that was a fact. When did you get those swords? Naruto said, Hokage Jiraiya gave them to me as a present when I saw one of the Anbu training when I was 12. He gave them to me as a birthday present. Kakashi said, will it be possible? Naruto said, sorry, time's up, Haddock, but thanks for playing today. Please take this consolation prize. Naruto flipped him off, and the Mizukage smirked at the antics, but Kakashi said, Naruto is not in front of Mizukage Dono. Mei said, oh, it is fine with me. Besides, I think it is highly unfair to neglect one person, and leave the rest to fend for themselves. Kakashi said, I don't know what lies. Mei's gaze hardened, it is no lie, Haddock, and you know this for a fact. All you care about is reputation, and you blew off one of the strongest ninja for some copycat brat. Kakashi said, with all due respect, I have done nothing of the sort. Mei snorted, please Haddock, I was there when you were reading that book, and told Naruto about his skills. You quote that he couldn't control his chakra. His were limited to Academy Jutsu, and a B rank ninjutsu. His Taijutsu sucks ass, and his was non-existent. Instead of you giving him a scroll to help him with it, you decided to cut your losses, and hope for the best. I am very disappointed with you, and I am sure the Hokage is too, since I happened to report on how insensitive his jonin were. Needless to say, the Hokage was very displeased with your actions, and said that he will deal with you accordingly. Kakashi was sweating, as he tried to explain himself until a large noise alerted them to the location. Orochimaru the Snake Sannin discarded the Kazukiage robes, and said, Kabuto, let's go. But summon the snakes. I might as well give Sarutobi a farewell gift. Kabuto said, so another time then, Orochimaru-sama. Orochimaru said, Sasuke will come first, then I will kill that old man after that. Also keep an eye on Naruto. He is getting too strong for his own good. If there is an opportunity, be sure to kill him. Kabuto nodded, as you wish, Orochimaru-sama. Kabuto gave the signal to the snake summoners, and the snakes attacked the walls of Konoha, while Orochimaru's evil laugh rang in the distance. Soon Konoha will crumble, and burn in the ashes of their own will of fire. Orochimaru said evilly. Konoha. Naruto said, son of a bitch, the bastard is attacking. The Jinchuriki thought, I better move so I wouldn't show Haddock my summoning contract, or else he will try to make me give it to Uchiha theme. Naruto shunshin toward the snake, and bit his thumb, then he lifted up his sleeve to spread blood on the tattoo to bring out Yamada no Orochi. So soon, Naruto-kun. What is the problem? Yamada said. Naruto said, you cousins are trying to destroy the village. Yamada's eyes narrowed. Those snakes, I will kill them without mercy. Naruto said, history between the two of you. Yamada said, Manda, the snake boss tried to overthrow me, but I was too strong, and I took away his status, then I banished the snake from my realm. It seems that the asshole has established his own realm. The Jinchuriki smirked, then let's get to work, Yamada-chan. Yamada said, right. Immediately the snake locked onto Yamada, and converged on her, but then they heard Jiraiya shout, Kuchis. Yet Ikuzashi no Jutsu. A giant toad with 2 swords on his back appeared, and squashed some of the snakes with Jiraiya on top of it. Nice job, Gamahiro.so. That is your summon, Naruto. Naruto said, yes, is she wonderful? Yamada said, oh, Naruto-kun, stop that, you are making me blush. Jiraiya said, we better take care of these summons before they cause any more damage. Naruto said, right, but first Henge. Naruto transformed into Mei, and said, I want to keep this summon a secret, since Haddock might try to steal it. Jiraiya said, good thinking, I noticed that she is at the Hokage tower, so she will be fine. Let's go, Gamahiro. Gamahiro said, right. He drew his swords, and began to carve up the opposition, while Naruto Mei with Yamada no Orochi killed 8 snakes at a time. Yamada no Orochi has heads that control the elements. Fire, water, lightning, earth, wind, shadow, light, and finally ice. Gamahiro, give me some oil. Jiraiya shouted. Gamahiro fling up his swords, and flipped through hand signs, Gamating. Jiraiya shouted, Katen. Gamayu ending. The oil-covered snakes were burned, writhing in pain, and Yamada finished the job with a combination of hers, and Naruto-kun, sent a lightning attack. Naruto said, you got it. Raiden. Kanjikaha. Yamada said, Hyoten. Taketsu Rano. The ice breath coupled with the lightning provided the attack with a shocking surprise. Naruto said, "Hey, Yamada, I got a phrase for this." Yamada said, "What is that?" Naruto said, "The name is Uzumaki, I put a shock on your system." Yamada said, "Nice phrase." Soon the battle was over, and Yamada was dismissed along with Gamahiro. Naruto and Jiraiya came up together, and the sage said, "Nice work there, kid. Your summon is perfect for you." Naruto said, "Damn straight." Suddenly Sasuke and Sakura found him, and Naruto groaned while Jiraiya took a glance at them. "I finally found you," Naruto Sasuke said. "How dare you steal my chance to defeat Gaara?" Sakura chimed in, "Yeah, Sasuke-kun should have had that match, not you." Naruto replied, "It is not my fault that your ass was not on time. And don't even start that I got special treatment, because the Hokage can't show favoritism to his shinobi, no matter how close they are. Now go away, and go fuck like rabbits or something." Sakura intelligently threw her fist at Naruto, who sighed, and grabbed it. Then he twisted it to the side, and kicked behind her kneecaps, bringing her down to the ground. "Listen, Purino, I will not tolerate you trying to hit me at all. I will not, I repeat, will not be your punching bag every time the Uchiha rejected you to get fucked in your dry pussy, seeing that Kakashi is a better candidate than you. So I will advise you to never cross me again, and oh, from now on, you will address me as Uzumaki-san, not Naruto or Baka. Are we clear?" Sakura said nothing, but tears were silently streaming from her eyes, and Naruto increased his grip. "Are we clear?" Sakura cried out, "Hi." Naruto let go of her, and said, "Good, now get out of my sight." Sakura quickly moved away from Naruto while she was crying a bit, but Sasuke said, "Dope, how come I can't copy your jutsu?" Naruto said, "Because that is a secret, Uchiha. Now I suggest you go run along, and go suck Haddock's dick." Jiraiya snickered at the Uchiha's red face, and Sasuke said, "I demand that you tell me where you learned those." Naruto said, "Go check the damn library." "Goodbye, Uchiha, I pray that we will never meet again." Sasuke said, "We are not done." The Uchiha stopped to see Tiger's fang at his throat, and Naruto said in a menacing tone, "I prefer that you back off, Uchiha, or else I am gonna have to take away those pretty eyes of yours, capiche? Then we are going for a little walk around Konoha, and bada-bing bada-boom. End of story." Naruto thought, note to self. Stop watching The Godfather. And Hakureisaiga doesn't own this either. Where the hell did that come from? Sasuke backed up slowly, and said, "Fine, Nair." Naruto said, "Uzumaki, I have cast off Team 7. This is no longer my team." Sasuke said, "This is your team, you can't abandon us." Naruto said, "It seems that you were the ones who abandoned me. You can ask Haddock if your feeble mind can't understand the shit I am saying." Sasuke said, Naruto said, "Uzumaki, I will not tell you again." Sasuke said, "Fine, Uzumaki, this is not over." Naruto said, "It is already over this time, Uchiha. We ran out of time, and reasons to be Team 7. Haddock thinks I am a waste of space, you care about nothing but revenge, and Haruno cares about getting her virginity taken by her precious Sasuke-kun. We were never a team to begin with, we scraped by luck." Naruto left along with Jiraiya, who said, "Well done, Naruto. Let's hope we won't regret it at all." Naruto said, "Trust me, Jiraiya-sensei, I will not regret any of it at all." Then an Anbu came down, "Jiraiya-sama, Naruto-san, the council, and the Hokage wish to see you." Naruto gave a feral smirk, and Jiraiya said, "I know that smirk, you planned on screwing over the council with your heritage, aren't you?" Naruto said, "Yes, wouldn't be surprised that he neglected his sensei's own son. I bet you 20 bottles of sake that he will be begging me to forgive him, along with the rest of the villagers considering the law, when it comes to harming heirs." Jiraiya said, "Wait, oh, that is so devious, how did you know about that law?" Naruto said, "Oji-san showed it to me after I told him that I knew. And since I have a photographic memory, I know every single act against me. No one in their right mind would endure that crap." Jiraiya said, "Oh, the council is screwed." Naruto said, "No, they are not screwed, they are fucked sideways." Thanks for watching my video, leave a like if you enjoyed my video, and also do consider subscribing to my channel for more awesome content. And make sure to check out the author of this fanfic, link is in the description. See you next time, till then sayonara.